Alright guys, let's add some styling, some CSS to our component. So this is our person component, and we want to add some border here, maybe some padding, and we want to center it. So let's go ahead and create another file in our components folder. New file here, and we will name it person.css. You can name it however you want, but I name it person because logically I can see that this file has or contains some CSS for the person component. So I'm just gonna save it like that, and here I will create a class which is person, and we will have here padding 10 pixels, border 2 pixels, solid, give a color here, and we will have display table, and margin we'll make it on top and bottom. It's going to be 10 pixels, and on the sides it's going to be auto. So this way we will center it. Width, make it 50%. Okay, save this file, and then open your person.js file, and let's import this CSS file here in this component. Import, and we have person.css. Okay, now we should add this class from here to our component, to our wrapper. So we have a div here as a wrapper, and we add class name. We add class name because this is JSX, and we have their person. Save the file, open your browser, and you see that we have this border here, some padding, margin here is working too, and these two blocks are centered. Now let's go ahead and add some styling to our field. And we will add this kind of styling in a different way. Of course, we can add some more CSS in our person.css file, but I will show you another way on how to do that. So in your component, we need to have another variable which is const here, and we'll name it style. Of course, here you also can choose a name, whatever you want, can name it however you want. You just make it style. And here I'm gonna add some background color, and let's say this, and then we will have, say, border, I'll say 1 pixels, solid, and make it blue, and some padding, probably like 8 pixels, and I think that's enough. Now let's copy this variable from here, and we should add it to our input field. So wherever we have here our input type text, we can add style equal to style variable, but paste it between brackets. And now save this file, open your browser, and you can see that we have here our fields change the background. We have a background and the border and some padding here. So this is another way on how to add some styling to our component. We can do the same thing in our, this is a functional component, but we can add this, like using this method in our app component. This is a class, so if you want to add something like that, you should add it in the render function here. So let's add some styling here for our, let's say, for our button, and we have const, I'm gonna name it button style. We have our brackets, and let's say background color. I'm gonna make it what color we have there, like that. Let's make it blue. also have padding. Let's give it 10 pixels, and then color, make it white, cursor, let's make it pointer. I'm gonna save it like that, and let's add this style to our button. So we have here style equal to, oh, what was that, button style, and I misspelled it. Button style. We'll save the file, go back to our browser, and we see that this button is changing. We have a blue background, text color is white. So this is how we add style in CSS to our React app. That's it for this lecture, guys. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you in the next lecture.